What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, a few people have sent me this post that Shakur Stevenson, undefeated 3-division world champion, Olympic silver medalist, former unified super featherweight, and reigning WBC lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson, put on social media. He put a post up on social media and he says that he's looking for a chiropractor and a massage and a hand therapist that has to be available every single day, right? Now, he didn't say it was for himself or it's for somebody else, but obviously it's going to come across as it's for himself. Why? Because we know that Shakur Stevenson suffers with what? Hand injuries. So this is the post that Shakur Stevenson put up, right? And he stated, as you can see right there clearly, right, looking for a chiropractor and a hand therapist, right? Chiropractor and hand massage therapist hit my DMs. Got to be available every day, right? So he put that post up. Now, Shakur Stevenson, who is 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. We know in his last few fights, his hands have been the topic of his career. And he hasn't shied away from it, right? He stayed, he acknowledges it. We can see it. He, in his last fight with Josh Padley, he re-injured his hands after he beat our team Haratinian. He was like in the ring, hey, my hands are killing me, both my hands. The Edwin Del Santos fight, he had to have surgery. It was on his per him, it was a lackluster performance. So we know that Shakur Stevenson, he acknowledges it. This is an ongoing situation that Shakur Stevenson is dealing with. And I'm just hopeful that it don't derail his career, right? Because now he's going to fight a fight that he's been seeking out against William Zepeda. This is a fight that he was calling for July 19th or July 12th. I forgot the date that quickly. And Shakur Stevenson campaigning and calling for this fight. This is a fight that he wants. William Zepeda is undefeated Mexican star title contender, and Shakur Stevenson wants this fight. And now it's coming up. And he did the press conference a couple of days ago on Thursday, and he was asked obviously about his hands, and he said his hands was fine. Then he puts up this post. Now, after the fight with Josh Padley, he did a great interview with Radio Raheem. And in the interview he did with Radio Raheem, he stated that, he was going to reach out to guys that suffered the same fate that he has, and that's Floyd Mayweather, Paulie Malignaggi, Chris Algieri, a few guys, right, that have dealt with hand issues throughout their careers. And he was going to try to find out what therapists and what doctors they used, right? Because he's young. And clearly that wasn't the case, or it didn't happen. Because if he's looking for a hand therapist and a massage therapist who's essentially he's hiring to be with him every single day, this is not a good look, man. It's unfortunate. A guy with his talent. And again, is it going to derail his career? I don't believe so. But it's just unfortunate. A guy with the talent that Shakur Stevenson has this, unfortunate chain of events with his hands. And this is boxing. So obviously he needs his hands. So it's just bizarre because when you look at sports overall, right? Injuries are something that just can derail your career, man. For me, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, and to watch Derrick Rose injury and just derail his career, it's just It's bizarre, man, to say the least. So I hope Shakur get this intact. A lot of people sent this to me. Did I see it on Instagram? Obviously you're gonna get the naysayers, the ones that, and see, he lied about his hands. His hands ain't even ready. He said his hands was. Who knows what took place? You know what I'm saying? Hands could have been feeling fine. Then suddenly, one bad angle, one bad punch on a heavy bag or so, and then next thing you know is reoccurring hand injury, right? And the issue that I have, and that everybody has with, and that he has, it affects his performances. Right? He goes through with the fights, but it affects his output and his performances because he got injured hands, right? So again, he stopped Josh Padley, I think, in the 8th or 9th round. And everybody complained, man, it took Shakur 8, 9 rounds to stop Josh Padley, an electrician. Well, clearly he was dealing with hand injuries. You could see in the fight, as soon as he landed a punch, it wasn't like he was shy on landing punches. As soon as he landed a punch, you can immediately see him grimace and start shaking his hands. It's unfortunate. So I gotta say this too. So people say Shakur is pillow-fisted. I don't think he pillow-fisted. He just got injured hands. Now, if you want to say his hands are weak, you know what I'm saying? But he just got injured hands, so guess what? He pulls back on his power. So, man, hopefully this don't affect his... But I think even with the injured hands, he's going to beat William Zepeda, man. He's just so talented. Shakur is just so talented and so gifted. His ring IQ is so high that he got to be in there with a special fighter like Tank or Keyshawn or Devin Haney or Teofimo Lopez, one of those type of dudes that's that he can't afford to have hand injuries against. It got to be against a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man, and affects his performance, man, because another lackluster performance, hey, bro, don't know if he gonna recover from that. And what I mean by that is from the fans. You know what I'm saying? The fans are unforgiving in the sport of boxing. So let's see how it plays out and unfolds, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.